Okay, welcome to this presentation on the International Summer School at the University of Roehampton in London. My name is Liz Davis. I am Study Abroad Manager at the University of Roehampton. I manage all of our incoming study abroad programmes, both throughout the semester and the summer school, which is what I will be talking to you about today. So first of all, a little bit about Roehampton, where our summer school is based. So the University of Roehampton, we have about 175 years plus history of teaching in London. So a really historic university. And the other thing that makes us quite unique is that we are based on a campus, the only sort of traditional campus university based in London, southwest London, which we think is a really excellent location for students to be able to enjoy studying abroad in London in a safe environment. And I'll talk in a moment a bit more about our campus and what that offers. But also here, I've noted our Silver Award for Teaching Excellence. So as well as being historic and having the campus environment in London, we also have a good, excellent record for teaching. So for the summer school, as well as all of our study abroad programmes, the tutors that will be teaching are really at the top of their fields and teaching to that kind of excellence standard. So when you come to the University of Roehampton for the summer school, you know that you're getting a kind of good educational experience as well as hopefully a fun one, and we'll talk a bit more about that in a moment. So I mentioned our campus, and I think it's something really important to have for the summer school programme. So for students coming over to London for a short time over the summer, our campus, as you can see from these photos, is really green and pretty, and has a lot of facilities that I'll talk about later as well. But this should give you a bit of an idea of what to expect. So when you first think of London, you might not think of kind of green open spaces, but London is actually one of the greenest cities as a kind of big capital city, and our campus really shows that as well. And I'll talk a bit about our location later as well to kind of show you exactly where we're located. But the campus kind of provides this nice setting for studying, for students to really enjoy their summer experience, but also to be able to enjoy the city of London as well. So this is where you'll be located on the summer school. But to talk a little bit more about what our summer programme actually is. So when you choose to join our summer school, you'll be coming for either 3 weeks or 6 weeks over the summer. And these are 2 academic sessions. So you'll come either for 1 3-week session and take 1 class, or you could come for the second session and take 1 class, or you can join the 2 together and actually take 2 classes. And all of these classes are credit bearing. So you're coming to experience a British education system. You're going to be taking classes that actually have credits with them. You will get a Roehampton academic transcript. You can take that back to your home university and help you towards your degree programme. So it's an opportunity to study somewhere different, abroad in London for a short time over the summer vacation period, but actually earn credit and to help you on with your degree. And this all takes place in the campus environment that I've just spoken about. So you'll both be living and learning on campus, and you'll be with other international students. So we created this programme just for international students, and we usually have a group of around 150 students joining us in the summer. So you'll be part of a big cohort of students, all experiencing the same things, all from across the world, here to enjoy London, but also to get that academic sessions in and get those credits. So it's usually a good group of students that you'll be joining on this experience. And as I said, I'm part of the study abroad team, and you're not just expected to kind of join this program and take the classes all by yourself. We are a dedicated study abroad team, and I'll talk a bit more about the support we offer. But this is a set program that we have designed especially for undergraduate international students to come and enjoy our campus and to earn credits while doing it as well. So what exactly can you study whilst you're on our summer school? So as I explained, they're all credit-bearing modules, and these are the kinds of areas that we offer our programming in. We've tried to offer subjects across all the departments to really get students to be able to take modules that are relevant for their degree. But you also might choose to potentially do something that you might have a minor in, or that you can get kind of general education credits for. And I'll talk about the modules specifically soon. But we hope that we can offer something for each student to either really complement their current degree programme, or to kind of offer something a little bit different for students to take and just enjoy their time in London but still get those credits. And the way the academics are set up, I've put there Monday through Thursday. So yes, you're coming to study, but you won't be in class every hour of every day. The classes will take place Monday through Thursday in the mornings. So that is usually 9 a.m. till about 1 p.m. And then you have the afternoons off. So it is academically rigorous, and you will spend time in our beautiful library that is pictured here. However, it is just the morning classes, and then the afternoons are yours. But you are able to earn 4 or 5 US credits for each module that you take. And as discussed, you take 1 module per academic session. So you could end up with quite a number of credits in one of these subjects. And how the classes are actually set up is we focused the subjects into what we call London studies. We understand that you're coming to the summer school for a very short time, 3 or 6 weeks, and we want you to explore London, and you want to explore London. So all of these classes that you'll be taking have been kind of designed to give you some experiences within the city. This is just a snapshot of some of the classes available, and you can see the full list on our website shortly. But for example, Hidden London is a module, creative writing, where you get to actually write about your experiences whilst visiting all different areas of London. We have Introduction to the London Stage, where you'll get to go to theatre shows. Londonopolis is about social sciences. You get to kind of go to the less trodden parts of the city. So within this kind of 3-week period of taking 1 class, you'll have those mornings, and you'll sometimes be sat in the classroom, but you'll also be out in the city. And this is where you'll have that really unique study abroad experience, because you're getting not just to be stuck on the classroom, you'll be experiencing London as well. So it's a really exciting number of options that you can choose from to study whilst you're with us. And alongside the studies, so you'll want to know where you'll be living. So as I said, it's a program we've designed for international students to come to our campus. So you're guaranteed accommodation, that's part of the package. And you'll be living in our standard student dorms on campus. You'll have a room all to yourself. All our rooms are private. So a single room, single study room, and you'll share a kitchen and a bathroom with other international students on the program. You can see from the pictures here, it's a large kitchen area, and we provide you with all the utensils you need to cook. So we recommend kind of using that space. However, obviously, you are in London and will want to explore and eat all the amazing food the city has to offer as well. But it's quite nice to know that you have that kitchen space. You can wake up, make your cereal in the morning, if you want to make lunch for class, or if you prefer eating out, you have those options available to you. And as I said, it will be other international students on the programme with you. So you won't just get to meet other students in the classroom, you'll also have that bonding time living together as well. But the privacy of your own bedroom as well, which is quite nice. And whilst you're living and studying with us on our campus, we want to make sure you are supported. As I mentioned, the study abroad team is there to help you. We're called the Roehampton Abroad team, and we'll help you every step of the way from now, when you're first thinking about the summer school at Roehampton, to preparing for your arrival, through to kind of preparing you to leave. Sometimes students don't want to. So throughout your time, you will kind of have access to us. However, you're on a university campus as well. So we must state that over the summer, the full university classes aren't going on. So we don't hold a summer session at this time, but you are still on campus and a lot of the services are open and available to you. And as I explained, you have we have a cohort of about 150 students each summer, so all these students have access to this. And these are things such as we have a wellbeing team who are there just to really make sure that students are having the best experience they can, helping them work through any problems that might arise, and often just a friendly face to talk to as well. The disabilities team are there if you need any accommodations with your classes and the formats of those, or in your accommodation, they are there to help, as well as academic support as well. So yes, you're here for a short amount of time, but you're still taking an academic module. You'll still have an assessment at the end, usually an essay to hand in, usually online after you've left, but there's academic support for you as well. So although you're joining us in the summer, you're still very much a part of the Roehampton community, and all of these services will be available to you. So that is something that we really pride ourselves in terms of making sure students have that support. And to delve into that a little bit further, obviously one of the most important things, or maybe the thing that students worry about, is the actual getting to Roehampton in the first place. You've signed up for this programme, how you expected to kind of get to the campus and find your way. So we provide a very detailed kind of pre-arrival and orientation experience for you. So we send you lots of information before you get to Roehampton, even with what to pack, what to expect at the airport, all of those things, especially if you might not have travelled before, maybe this is your first time abroad. This is really important. So we provide all of that before you arrive. And then we pick you up from the airport, we get you to campus, we get you settled in, and we have a whole orientation programme. This is some photos from past kind of arrivals and orientation experiences. There'll be a welcome meal, there'll be welcome events. We really try to make sure that you're feeling supported over those first few days at Roehampton. We even have the Photo Frenzy Challenge, which gets you into the City of London. So, you know, public transport is how everyone gets around in London. So we'll introduce you to buses, the tubes, everything like that. So don't worry too much. But we do understand, even though you're coming for a short amount of time, it's really important to still give you this full orientation and guidance of what to expect within your first few days at Roehampton. And now to talk a little bit more about the social life. So beyond those first few days where we kind of give you that orientation, as I said, the classes run in the mornings and you have afternoons free. And I do want to say that this programme, if you're coming on our summer school, it is quite an independent programme, as in you're not going to be kind of taken to all the places. We give you a lot of support to start with, and we're always on call to help. But beyond the kind of classes and the trips you go with the classes, you can kind of treat this summer school as you like in terms of what your interests are and what you want to see in London. Maybe you want to stay on campus, stay in the local southwest area, we'll talk about shortly. Maybe you've got a bucket list of all the big London sites that you want to see. So Big Ben, Houses of Parliament, you want to get there and see everything. What we do is we hold a few on-campus events and activities that are free and part of the package for everyone. We have social media groups set up for students to be able to organise their own events. We find a lot of students just chat on WhatsApp and on Instagram and then arrange their own activities with each other. But then we also do offer an optional excursion package. And this is if you think, actually, it would be much easier if I could just be taken to all of those top sites and it's all nicely packaged and I get a tour guide. So this is completely optional. It's a £250 supplement on top of the summer school package. And you have 4 trips and a tour guide, and you get to go to changes every summer, and we'll announce what they are a little bit closer to next summer. But you might get to go to Stonehenge, you'll go to the West End, you'll see a few different events as well. So there's kind of different levels, but the summer programme is for you to make it kind of as involved socially as you want, whether you want that full package or whether you're kind of happy to roam and experience London and the rest of the UK yourselves. As I said, we're all in the team, really enjoy showing students the best places to go. We even have a kind of curated Google map that we've put all of our favourite places in London that will give you access to when you arrive. So there's a lot of support there, but if you're also a bit of a lone ranger and want to go off and explore yourself, that is fine as well, and you have those afternoons. So those options are there for you. And to now kind of talk about a little bit about London itself and where Roehampton is, because a lot of the questions that come up is about, okay, I'm coming to Roehampton, but where is that? Where is Roehampton in London? So I like to show this map. If you haven't been to London before, it's made up of lots of different kind of different boroughs or communities, areas. And a lot of people, when they think of London, just think about very central London, kind of Houses of Parliament or maybe the city. However, that's quite a small area in central London here. All these different areas have lots of different character, lots of different restaurants, bars, festivals, different things going on, and most Londoners don't live in central London. Most live in all these different areas around the side. So where Roehampton is, we're down here in southwest London. Southwest London is actually home to some of the biggest parks in London. We're very close to Richmond Park, which is a huge park with deer running around. It's very beautiful. And the summer, I would argue, is the best time to visit London because there's all these green open spaces to explore. There's always festivals going on and things happening. And where we are in southwest London, here, the big R, Roehampton, we have the campus, as we've discussed, and we have some close areas to us that you can walk to. Putney is our closest area. Big high street, shops, restaurants, bars. You could not really leave that area if you wanted to. You'd probably find enough entertainment for your few weeks. However, you will obviously want to see some of the sights of London. We have a train station, Barnes train station, and you can get a train from Barnes that takes you right to the South Bank, which is where you, right on the River Thames, it's where the big London Eye is, all those sites. Those trains take 15 minutes. So even though this map looks quite sprawling, that 15-minute train is really short right into one of the kind of central points. And we will give you kind of guidance on where to get to and how to get around and the different areas to visit. And it's really easy. All you have to do is either pay by like Apple or Android Pay, or you get an Oyster card, which you basically top up money on and travel around the city. But we'll give you all this guidance. So where we're based really allows you to really focus on your studies, but you'll be going on all those trips during the classes into different areas of London and have plenty of time to explore as well. So lots of options over the summer. So if you're interested in applying to the summer school, the next kind of stage would be, usually you would need to apply through your home university study abroad office. Not always, but that's usually a good way to start off the application. Let them know that you're interested in applying. And if approved by them, then you will apply directly to us as well. It's all online. And what we ask for as our kind of requirements to come: 2.8 GPA. We need a transcript from the university. And we also ask for a very short personal statement as well, just detailing why you want to come to Roehampton. Our internal deadline is the 1st of May. Your home universities might have deadlines much earlier in 2021 for the summer. So I'd keep an eye out for their deadlines. And then you have to complete our section by May. All the details are up on our website, which I'll point to in a moment. The final class list will be out in just a few short weeks. It should be out kind of mid-November. And you should then be able to have a look at which classes you'd like to do, be able to get the syllabi, and make sure that your home university approves you to study abroad with us over the summer. However, if you do ever need anything from our side, you can always send us an email. You can email us at this address, or if you go on the website, all the details and the exact 2021 dates and fees are all on the website, and the classes shortly as well. But if you do have any questions, just let us know, and we'd always be happy to help. Okay, thank you so much for watching this presentation on the International Summer School, and we hope to see you in London soon.